In the last days before people die, almost all of them start seeing visitors, and the visitors are always people who are already dead. We fed thousands of hospice records to an AI and asked what the dying actually see. They do not see random things, they see the dead coming to take them home. Doctors called it confusion for 100 years. The machine found they were wrong. It is almost never a stranger. It is a mother, a husband, someone who loved them. And the moment they see them, the fear drains out. They stop being afraid to die. Now the part that breaks the easy explanation. It is not the drugs. These patients are lucid, clear, screened. Drug hallucinations look nothing like this. And sometimes they greet someone they did not even know had died. If that just gave you chills, subscribe, because this only gets stranger from here. First, forget the ghost stories. This is measured in hospitals. It starts in 1926 with a doctor named Florence Barrett delivering a baby. The mother was dying. Suddenly, she lit up and said the room was full of light. She saw her father waiting, and beside him, her sister Vida. But Vida had died 3 weeks earlier, and no one had told the mother. That case launched a century of research, and the numbers only got stronger. A doctor named Christopher Kerr ran a hospice in Buffalo and got tired of dismissing it, so his team recorded it. Over 1,500 end-of-life events, patients interviewed every week. The number? 88% reported a vision of someone who had died. And they did not call it a dream. They said it felt more real than real. A dying child dreamed of a lost dog running back to her. A war veteran, silent for years, finally saw the friends he lost in battle. Almost all of it was comforting. It lowered their fear and made the end easier. But not all of it. About 1 in 5 visions was distressing. Those were the people with something unfinished, a wound they never closed. Here is why doctors got it wrong for so long. They lumped it in with delirium. Delirium is confused, frightening, and usually about the living. Deathbed visions are calm, coherent, and about the dead who loved you. So the drugs got the blame, and dying people got sedated instead of heard. Families were told it was nothing, and robbed of the most meaningful moment they had. And it is not just one hospital. In 1977, 2 researchers went global. Osis and Haraldsson sent 10,000 surveys to doctors in the US and India. Same finding on both sides of the planet. The dead arrived to take the dying home. One difference: in India, more often the visitor was a religious figure. Same structure everywhere, the face on it painted by your own culture. There is an even stranger cousin to this: terminal lucidity. A patient lost to dementia for years suddenly becomes sharp and present. They recognize everyone, they say goodbye, and within a day, they are gone. No one can explain how a broken brain lights up right before it stops. And then there are deathbed coincidences. Someone miles away wakes at night, certain a loved one just died. They are right. So we asked the machine the real question. What is actually shared across all of it? It is not a tunnel. It is not a place. It is not even the same God. It is people. Specifically, the people who loved you. At the very end, the mind does not reach for strangers. It reaches for its own. Maybe the dying brain gives one last gift. Maybe it is more. No machine can say which, but the pattern is unmistakable. What surfaces at the end is love. It was never about proving an afterlife. It is that the last thing a human mind reaches for is the people it loved. So the question is not what you will see at the end. It is who. Who would be standing there for you? Tell me below. If this reached you, subscribe for the next one and tell me who below.